You know I got a lot of lip gloss going on here. Little bit of shimmer, little bit of shimmer, little bit of shimmer. Oh yeah, this is more of like a fuchsia pink, fuchsia pink, fuchsia pink. You know I got a lot of lip gloss going on here. So very smooth, so very smooth, so very smooth. Huh? Let's talk about lips. Let's talk about lips. Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for part 3 of the Emily Awards. I'm going to be sharing all my favorite lip products, and if I am obsessed with any category of beauty, it is probably this one. I love lip gloss and lipstick and all that kind of thing, so I'm going to show my favorites in those categories. Also going to have my favorites in certain color categories as well, so like favorite pink lip products and red and neutral and stuff like that. So it's so much fun, but this is really hard for me. Like I've got, you know, a lot of products that I love that didn't make it into this video because there's just so many that I've tried and really enjoy. After this, there is going to be a big finale as well, so after this video. But first, there's lots to talk about with lips, so let's get started. This was something I tried somewhat recently and really figured out how much I liked it and wish I would have tried it sooner because I've heard it has a cult following. But it is from the brand Fresh, and it is the Sugar Lip Treatment. So this has an SPF 15, and if you really don't want to splurge big time, you can be like me and get the smaller size because it's lasting me a while. And it does have kind of like a little citrus vibe to it when you smell it. But what I like about this is that it doesn't go on super thin. Like when you put it on, you really feel like your lips are getting a treatment. And from the drugstore, this product has one in years past, and it's the EOS Smooth Sphere Lip Balms. I love the lemon drop. It's just so fresh and just kind of a great thing to put on your lips in the morning. I think it just really gets you kind of feeling awake, but you just put it on like this. I mean, it's just very easy, user-friendly. One that I use every night before bed, this is kind of my nighttime ritual, is the Sweet Mint. I also like using these before I put my lipstick on because they're not too slick. I like to use them as kind of like a primer product practically under lipstick and lip liner to make everything glide on easier and look smoother on my lips. Tinted lip balm, I don't have any high-end favorites. I know I've talked about this in a lot of different capacities. It could be a lipstick, it could be a tinted lip balm, it could be practically a lip gloss finish, and it's the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butters. These are so cool, guys. I did a full review on these. Showed a lot of different colors, and when it comes right down to it, I'm putting it in the tinted lip balm category because it just has that convenience factor of a tinted lip balm. It feels good on your lips, it feels really hydrating, but it also gives you some color. And the lightest shades kind of make me think more tinted lip balm, and then the deeper colors, you know, like Red Velvet, which is also gorgeous, you know, it makes you think more of a lipstick. But shades like Creme Brulee or Cupcake, you know, they're really beautiful. They give your lips great shine as well. You can use one of these, and that's really all you feel like you need on your lips. I just really have not gotten into any high-end lip liners. I have a few. I don't consider them to be outstanding favorites, and it's really not something I feel the need to splurge on at all because over the years I have found a brand that comes up with a great lip liner, and it is Jordana Easy Liner, and it's been a favorite for 3 years now because I love their color selection. I love how easily they glide on, and you don't have to sharpen them. And so, I mean, if you're looking for a neutral, like I love the shade in Rockin' Rose and Tawny. Baby Berry is gorgeous. It's kind of the color of what I have on my lips right now. And then Plush Plum is a great berry color. These also aren't dry at all. So like if you're one who likes to fill in your full lip like I do, if I'm going to use a lip liner, usually I go all over it. It's very easy and quick to do with that. Jumbo lip pencils are emerging as one of my favorite categories of lip products. I love how they are kind of big and chunky, but they give you still some control, you know, when you apply. And so it's usually a really quick way to get a nice amount of color. One of my high-end favorites, one last year as well, and they are the Bare Essentials Buxom Big and Healthy Lipsticks. Now these are a little bit smaller size because over the past couple years I've gotten like 2 sets that have like 4 this size, and as you can see I've almost used this one up. That's all I have left there, but they're really nice because I feel like they're rather long wearing, and they also have a little bit of a tingle to them, and they're kind of minty as well. I also wanted to mention an awesome product from Tarte. I know there are lots of like kits out there that come with a lot of different things in them, like if you're looking on QVC or Sephora, you know, multiple Tarte products. Try to find something that has a lip surgence in it because these are so freaking cool. I would practically call these a jumbo lip balm pencil as opposed to just a jumbo lip pencil because they really feel like a balm on your lips. I have a little one which is really just kind of prompted me to have to talk about these now because I love this shade in Moody, and it looks so dark here and kind of intimidating in the stick, but really it's a nice berry color, so that looks beautiful on. For my drugstore jumbo lip pencils, love the ones from NYX. They have a great color selection, and again, it's just, you know, it's a large pencil, it's creamy, it, you know, basically fills in your lips very quickly and gives you a little more control than a lipstick does. For my favorite lip plumper, I actually have really latched on to my high-end favorite so much to the point that I haven't really looked much for more drugstore favorites or really just delved into that much at all because I love the Bare Escentuals Buxom Lip Gloss. You put these on, I've referred to them as kind of long wearing because I feel like, you know, if you're just wearing them throughout, say, a work day, they're going to be on there a long time. Yes, they will come off a little bit on your coffee cup, you know, if you take a drink and stuff like that, but I feel like they have enough tackiness to them that they do stay on your lips, but they're not overly sticky. I do feel that kind of plumping action, and I feel like it smooths and kind of perfects the look of your lips. A couple of my favorites happen to be like the pinky shades, and I got a great berry color here as well. These are a little bit shorter because, again, I've gotten these in sets of 4 with the Big and Healthy lipsticks. If you don't mind a little tingle on your lips, which I actually think is kind of cool, and it is, again, that minty type flavor, you'll like these. Talking about these, I'm talking more in terms of formula than recommending specific colors here, but I really think my high-end favorite lipstick, as it has been for the last 2 years as well, is MAC, and they've got just the ultimate in color selection, plus they've got different little divisions in terms of types, like they've got the cream sheens, which I really enjoy, like this one, Cream Cup is a cream sheen, so just kind of a really creamy, smooth lipstick, and then they've got like the Viva Glam 5 and the whole Viva Glam collection. If you're really looking to get a lot of color variety or find that really unique shade, you know they have tons in their displays. This is now a 2-time winner for my favorite drugstore lipstick, and it's the Revlon Color Burst. They don't feel heavy on your lips at all, but yet with whatever shade I seem to get, I feel like the color is so saturated, so pigmented. From something really soft like this shade in Soft Nude to really more bright shades. Like I've got this one in Peach, and I've tried some really bright magenta colors, and no matter what end of the spectrum you're on, they show up wonderfully on the lips. They feel good, and there's a lot of just rich, creamy colors. If you don't like messing around with frosty lipsticks or a lot of shimmer, there are a lot of really nice creamy colors in this line. Lots of people are interested in things like the lip butters, those really, the lip products that feel good on your lips, really make them feel hydrated. So you might be interested in something that I've really come to enjoy lately, and it's the Milani HD Advanced Lipsticks. One thing that I love about these, and you'll instantly notice, they are skinnier than your average lipstick, and I love that. I wish there were more of these out there that are just, they're easier to put on. You don't have to think as much. You can kind of do these mirrorless, you know what I mean? And they've got a great shade called Classy Nude. So that's this one, and then one of my favorite berry colors they have is Raspberry Blush, but these have kind of a smell to them, kind of a distinct smell, a little bit sweet and fruity, which some people might not like. I really like though, and I just think these are great. Favorite lip gloss for high-end, this one won last year as well, and it's the Philosophy Lip Shines. I wanted to talk about these again this year because I really consider these the lip gloss lover's product for a couple of reasons. These are that glassy gloss finish. Some of them are colored like these that I recently got, Peppermint Bark and Pomegranate Bubbly. They do have, you know, a tint of these colors, so you will have that reddish look or a plum look, but There are also ones like Cinnamon Buns, which is just kind of really pretty and shiny, and they smell like, you know, exactly like what their title is, just like the Philosophy body washes that, you know, really fit their description to a T in terms of the scent. These are just like that. For my drugstore lip gloss favorite, it's now a 3-time favorite, and this brand has come out with different lip gloss versions over the years, but you know what? I keep coming back to the best, and it's Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss. These glosses are so good. They're shiny. They're the perfect texture. Some are creamy, some have shimmer. There's a nice little variety there. I wish they'd make even more colors, to be honest. And if you are a nude gloss girl and you like, you know, really light glosses, they've got a great selection of those in kind of peachy, beige type colors. You get the color you think you're going to be getting when you look at them in the container. So again, that's one of my things with lip gloss. And my other favorite is a 2-time winner, and it's the NYX Mega Shine lip gloss. So these are great because there's a huge color selection with these. And again, some are creamy, some are shimmery, some are sparkly. You know, you get everything you might want with this. And I just run into so many shades that I consider like, oh, I love that color. You know how you get that feeling sometimes when you've just found the right lip gloss? Well, I've found like, I don't know, half a dozen right lip glosses, you know, in this line, because they've just really hit on some good, like, light colors and pinks that have, you know, just that gorgeous sparkle to them and light up your face. So I love NYX Mega Shine. Now we're going to talk about my favorites in some different color families. And guys, this took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out what I was going to pick as my favorite. I mean, it was more complicated than American Idol auditions. I mean, I was just like weeding out and like pulling, here's group A, here's group B. You know, I'm like trying to decide which ones are my favorites. So a lot of thought went into this, so this is it. I am wearing both my favorite pink lipstick and lip gloss right now. Estee Lauder Lavish Pink. Now, it's not only because my name has been engraved on this one, but this is a gorgeous pink. As you look at it, you think, oh, that's like Barbie doll bubblegum pink, but it actually has a really beautiful, and the camera may pick up on it a little bit here, kind of golden shimmer in it. It's really a fine shimmer, nothing too obnoxious. I just feel like whenever I'm thinking about wearing a pink lip product, that's one that's always in the back of my mind to reach for. And then favorite pink lip gloss worn alone, or I've worn it layered on top of that lipstick, is Revlon Super Lustrous in Pink Pop. Oh my goodness, love it. Looks like this, you know, looks like it looks in the container. I mean, my goodness, if every lip gloss, you know, line could get that through their head, you know, that it should come out looking as it appears in the container, you know, that is wonderful. I love the opacity to that color. Gorgeous pink, love it. For favorite berry lipstick, and allow me to get on my berry lipstick soapbox here for a second. I think berry colors look so good on so many skin tones. Just adds that little something. And if you want to go just a little darker than a pink like this, they can be extremely wearable. You can feel comfortable with them on. I think this is something people need to be looking into more. And I wanted to therefore introduce a shade to you that I think is a great starter berry color if you want to get into that. And it is a Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter. And Berry Smoothie is a fantastic berry shade. So a little bit deeper look than what I would have on my lips right now. No gloss required on top. It looks wonderful. And for those of you who say, hey, I'm riding the berry train with you, I love the berry lip colors, have you tried MAC Craving? OMG. Creamy, beautiful, so saturated. Like, I mean, one swipe across your lips, you do not need to overlap and go 2 laps, 3 laps around. I mean, 1 lap around your lips will do it. This is an amplified lipstick, so it is very, I mean, if I hold it up against the wall, I feel like it just goes right into the shade of the wall behind me. And favorite berry lip gloss, and this is a huge bargain. It's the e.l.f. Super Glossy Lip Shine in Mauve Luxe. A little bit metallic, plum berry look. Again, if you're just trying to like dip your toe into the water in the world of berry lip products, for $1, you can't really go wrong. For favorite red lipstick, this is one for 3 years straight. It is from NYC Ultra Moist Lip Wear in Sheer Red. talk about a wearable red for pretty much anybody. You know, there's really, really bright, warm red lipsticks. There's really cool reds. This is kind of a neutral red lipstick that I've recommended to lots of people, and so many have come back to me and said, thank you for telling me about that, because this is less than $1, and it is creamy red color that is not too bright. Like, if you haven't tried a red before and you want to feel comfortable in it, you know, not feel like your lips are screaming at the person next to you, it's just really, really pretty. And for a lip gloss, this one's a little more expensive, but it is Bare Minerals in Pomegranate. I like this red as well because it's got a little bit of gold shimmer to it. It's not overly bright. I use this a lot on the air for the news if I'm wearing some sort of red in my outfit and I just want to tie my lips back to that. This is a really pretty one, and this has a nice brush tip applicator, so I like that a lot. Favorite neutral lipstick, and this is a great line of lipsticks as well. It's Rimmel Moisture Renew, and this one is in Spotlight Beige. And so this is kind of like a peachy nude lipstick. It's creamy, it doesn't have sparkle to it at all, and it looks really nice worn on its own because these are a very hydrating lipstick, so your lips will just shine a little bit. But I also wanted to talk about it because it's a nice base for any kind of gloss you want to put on. Clear, kind of sparkly gloss, it's only going to accent this color, or you can put more pinks on top of it. It's just a nice like base lip color. Neutral lip gloss, and I have 3 to talk about here. I could not leave one of them out, no matter how many ways I looked at it. I just had to talk about them all. So first one is from Revlon, Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Foiled. Quite possibly one of my most favorite super lustrous glosses. It's kind of like a metallic nude, and if you put this, if you only want to wear this right in the center of your lower lip, you know, just right here, it's going to shine and it's instantly going to look fuller. Your lips will instantly look more plump. So there's a little trick there all over. It's very pretty as well. I also love, this is probably my favorite, one of my top favorite Mally lip glosses, and this is in Blossom. This one is sort of a neutral with a little pink in it. It has a little bit of a metallic feel, but not too much. Extremely wearable. Anybody who just wants to, you know, try a lip gloss, these are great ones to try because they're not screaming with color, but they are gorgeously shiny. And then NYX Cosmo. Wowza. This one is so lovely on the lips. It has some sparkle, it has some shimmer to it, but I swear you put it on and your face glows. I mean, everything just comes together. I don't know what it is. Your eyes seem brighter, your cheeks seem brighter. It just brings life to the face. So there you go, guys. Those are my favorite lip products. It's a category I'm very passionate about. It took me a long time to really narrow things down, but as you can see, there are some long-time winners here. So some very, you know, legitimate favorite products and some newcomers to the scene this year. There's more to come in my Emily Awards finale. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff in that video, including things like most valuable products, MVPs, and also some favorites for skincare and hair and all kinds of things. So don't miss out on that. It'll be coming soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye, guys.